Hi, good morning, good evening, depending on what time of day you get to see this. My name is Tavaris Cox. I want to start off by asking you a question. How well do you submit to authority? How well do you understand the powers that the Lord has over us? How often do you find yourself finding it difficult to submit to those powers? Well, today I want to come to you from the book of Romans, chapter 13, verses 1 and 2. And it says, "Let every soul be subject unto higher powers, for there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of God, and they that resist shall receive themselves damnation." So basically what we're saying here is submit yourself to the powers that God has over you. Everything that we have in our lives has been ordained by God. I know for some it may be a little difficult to fully allow yourself to be engulfed in what God has for you. But for others, it may be relatively simple. But we all should strive to be on that one accord to where we just openly, honestly, unconditionally love God and do what God tells us to do. Now, yes, we do have people who are put in places that are rulers over certain areas. We have bosses, we have managers, supervisors, we have political leaders, president, commissioners, what have you. All these people that are in authoritative roles over us in civil places, if you will. However, understanding this, that there is but one God, and God is the one that is overall in charge of everything, every aspect of our lives. So once we begin to fully submit ourselves and fully allow Him to take control of our lives and all the powers thereof, then will we notice that our thoughts, our minds, our hearts will change more towards what He wants us to do. And then we will start to see that those people in those other areas of our lives are not as powerful as we may really truly think. I know it's really difficult to not see, let's say, the President of the United States as the person with all the power, because that's all we see, that's what we're taught, and that's what's ingrained in us. But understanding this, that God is the one that's in total control of the United States. God is just utilizing certain people in certain times to do certain things and to push certain things. So just keep that in your heart and in your mind moving forward with everything that you do, everything that you say, every place that you go. And just know that God is the one in total control. So I want to encourage you on today to seek Him in everything that He has to offer, and just get to know Him, build that relationship with Him, and submit to His power overall in your life. God bless.